Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with the beautiful Karina, my lovely prometida. And we are waiting for the National Visa Center to send us our welcome letter. Our NOA 1 letter is dated April 18th, 2022. Our NOA 2 letter is dated May 30th, 2023, which is a total of 407 days, but we don't count days. That's just for you guys. And Karina is from beautiful Caracas, Venezuela, but she is a legal resident of Bogota, Colombia. And I live in the panhandle of Florida near Navarre Beach and east of Pensacola. And Navarre Beach is where we're going to get married. Captain Bill is our wedding officiant. And this video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is about folks who live in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Where do they go for their K-1 visa interview? Folks who live in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, come on along. I will help you guys out and help educate you. Now, St. Vincent and the Grenadines is an island country in the beautiful Caribbean, okay? It is located in the southeast Windward Islands of the Lesser Antilles, okay? Where do the Lesser Antilles lie? Well, they lie in the West Indies, the beautiful West Indies, at the southern end of the eastern border of the Caribbean Sea, okay? Where the latter meets the cold Atlantic Ocean. Whew. It has a 142 square mile territory, which consists of the main island, which is St. Vincent, and to the south of that, you got 2/3 of the northern part of the Grenadines, which is a chain of 32 smaller islands. Some of the Grenadines are inhabited by people. Some islands are not, okay? And most of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines lies within Hurricane Alley, just like here in Florida, where I live, near Pensacola. Now, to the north of St. Vincent lies St. Lucia, okay? And to the east of Barbados, so it's on the east. And Grenada, which lies to the south. Beautiful Grenada, our friends in Grenada. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has a population density of over 700 people per square mile, okay? With a total estimated population of approximately 104,332 people, okay? And Kingston is the capital and the main port. Now, in April of 2021, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the La Soufrière volcano erupted several times with explosive events continuing. So even today, this volcano is erupting and causing problems. And then on the 12th of April of 2021, 16,000 residents were evacuated from their homes because of this volcano. And emergency assistance was flooding in, and financial support was provided by the nearby islands, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America. And we taxpayers gifted the folks here $20 million to help them out, which was announced on the 13th of April 2021. So we help. English is the official language, and most Vincentians speak also Vincentian Creole, okay? But now let's talk about cuisine, my favorite subject. There is a dish called pilau, okay? It is a traditional rice dish, basically of the West Indies, and also very popular in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The main ingredients of this dish are, just chicken or beef mixed with rice, pigeon peas, or cow peas, and coconut milk and sugar. So there's sugar in this, and so it must be pretty sweet. Various vegetables are also used, and spices are optional. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there has to be spices in it, or I won't eat it. I love spices. Now, the spices used in this dish would include cardamom, cloves, cumin, and coriander. Now, what's interesting about this is the meat is caramelized, okay, with the other ingredients, and then they are added one by one, resulting in a dark brown, yummy stew. St. Vincent also has a long history of arrowroot production, okay? Now, the industry started as the food and medicine of the Caribbean and Garifuna peoples. and it developed status as a major export of St. Vincent from 1900 to 1965. Now, as the sugar industry started to decline in the 19th century, cultivation of arrowroot became very popular and was developed to fill the void. Okay? Now, it can be consumed in the form of biscuits, puddings, jellies, cakes, hot sauces, and also with beef tea, milk, or veal broth. And the arrowroot also makes a clear shimmering fruit gel, and this prevents the ice crystals from forming in homemade ice cream. So it's used in homemade ice cream too. Now let's talk about the U.S. Embassy now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your favorite subject. The U.S. Embassy in Barbados. Now, citizens and legal residents of St. Vincent and the Grenadines will have their K-1 visa interviews at the U.S. Embassy in Barbados. And the embassy is in Bridgetown, and they are right now currently processing all categories of immigrant visas, all categories of non-immigrant visas for resident applicants, limited visa applications for non-resident applicants. And the address to the embassy is right here. This is the address, okay, folks, to the U.S. Embassy in Barbados. Now, if you need to call these folks, if you want to give them a call, this is the phone number right here. And then right here, this is the website which you use to set appointments, okay, visa appointments. And if you want to send the good folks at the embassy here in Barbados, if you want to send them an email, then this is the email address right here. Now, in fiscal year 2022, ladies and gentlemen, good news. In fiscal year 2022, 30 K-1 visas were approved by the State Department to the citizens of Barbados, which will include St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And the busiest month for processing visas was February. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and don't forget about my live stream. I give you questions and answers Wednesdays at 5 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m., and Sundays at 11 a.m. Join me on the live stream. Now remember, I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't work for USCIS. I don't give you legal advice, and I don't work for the embassy. But I've been through this process twice, and I have over 8 years experience in processing successfully K-1, K-2, and spousal visas. So don't forget, soon you will be on an airplane with your visa in your passport, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, flying on an airplane to the United States of America, where we welcome you with open arms. See you at the live stream, and be patient, please, during this process.
I'll be back.